too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are
of the year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, you've got to keep in mind that if your team hasn't had success, winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
NMP getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
Investing Zion Williamson, the fastest to do it in 40 years. The future of MP is bright.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Flag in at the front. We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability, but what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts how to rebound, where the ball is coming off, and then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Dallas has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks on D, trailing by 2. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. You look at Wembanyama. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot.
He's just a special player, no question.
He's getting better, and now is relying on it.
Now, Lively, following the three-point attempt by MP, got his second basket of the night.
If Davis gets the ball there, forget about it. It's 2.
Wembanyama. Mavericks with the rebound. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the back.
Well, that's got to be an area of concern in this one. If they are able to dominate the boards again, it could be a repeat of the last week.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Jared Lively. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets was outstanding. He picked up 54 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are.
Okay, Allie, thanks. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Maverick front court team.
And now the addition of Cooper Flag at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with this team and regroup. the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Rollins is out there with Wembanyama, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And Davis throws it down.
And there's the foul Davis gives you up front. He is a terrific lob partner.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Wembanyama for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Well, he sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Davis. And here's Washington outside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. And there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin. And offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
And it's Irving missing. Bucks trail by 10. A 3 from Wembanyama, and he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Milwaukee. .146 left to play here in the second quarter. Knocked away. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Yeah, the dime from MP on time and on target.
And here are the Mavericks now. They've led by as much as 10. Irving passes to Davis. The kick out to Irving. Good on the 3-point shot.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from 3-point range this quarter.
And Davis sends it back.
And that's what makes AD special, protecting that rim.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there. All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that 3rd before the half.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Miles Turner comes in for Portis, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Prince. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. Clyde comes in for P.J. Washington, and it's Edison in for Klay Thompson. And that one's good. Flag.
This rookie flag is tough, willing to take contact on and convert through it.
Dallas leading by 8. To the inside. And Flag throws it down hard.
All right, rookie, we see you. Cooper Flag put on a show with that.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Outside, Davis. 3 seconds left. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point. Shows the Dallas Mavericks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this.
And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles. Yeah, I know about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight. Bit of a tough start for the Bucks. And that's all for us.
And we've got third quarter basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You're looking at MP in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now, offensively.
On the floor for Dallas. And it's small and powerful. It'll be Flag and Davis. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Lively in at the 5 down. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era, starting with Stephen Curry, is really the last decade that we're seeing the longest game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Al.
Thank you, Kevin. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you, Kevin.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Lively inside. He's against Turner. Lively's shot is off.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And to Antetokounmpo. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight.
Knew he wasn't going to let that 3 go unanswered. What a response from Kyrie Irving.
And B passes to Rollins. Bucks passing it around. Here's Kuzma. Launches it. Knocks down the 3-ball. Kuzma's got 6 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Davis. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Lively. Here's Flag. Another 3 for Dallas.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
So great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
And here's Exum. Following the 3-pointer by MP. Irving can't get it to go. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Lively. Banked in off the glass. Lively's got his first points of the game.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Torian Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Caleb Martin's checked in for Jared Lively. P.J. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Flag. Good, that's another bucket.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Yeah, Russell's checked in. Irving for 3. The rebound by Prince.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Thompson dishes to Marshall. Up top, Russell. Covered by Rollins. Nobody near Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and Irving doesn't need much wiggle room at all to feel comfortable. A lights-out three-point threat.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And so here is Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. By the Bucks.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Wembanyama, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Pass to Washington. Thompson for 3. Thompson with the 3. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking. Substitution here from Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Porter. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. And the Mavericks are going for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Clyde comes in for Marshall. Dante Exum is checked in for Thompson. And Irving subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with MP. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Rebounded by Lively.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Exum with it. He's against Kuzma. Buries the deep ball.
And throughout his career, Kyrie Irving has always stepped up when his team needed him.
That does not go. Mavericks leading by 5. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Lively. A minute 50 left in the 4th. From outside, rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3. Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here is Wembanyama. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Now Davis. 9 feet out. That's off. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. MB. Another bucket. Wow.
And he has been hot as a kettle in serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight as he just tied for the 3rd most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right. Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
It's the first. That puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game. It's good. Oh, he is just flat out clutch. MP embraces whenever the spotlight is on him.
And he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Milwaukee with the ball. MP. That shot no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
He hits the first one, and that increases. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They trail by 7. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep Phillips alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Flag with the rebound. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
한 사람 아니면 안 줌? 그래가지고 언제 유명해지노? 오! 예쁘다! 민코님 어서오세요. 새꼬마 트리플 때 주지. 고맙다잉. 단무를 뽑아놓고 뿌린다고? 첫 곡인데? 첫 곡에 단무를 생각하면 안 되는 거 아닐까? 아스터는 인정. 단물 뽑아먹고 뿌려도 인정. 먼저 니를 알리는 게 좋지 않을까? 두 분 모실게요, 두 분. 트롯. 멍이 오빠 땡큐. 한 분 10초.
어울리니까.
MS님 아직도. 민코님 안녕하세요. 그리고 여러분 나이스 주시면 안녕. 민코님 안녕하세요. 그리고 여러분 나이스 주시면 안녕.
시간치를 각색한 현행에서 시나오거나 내가 어떻게 그런 것인지 현 시점에서 기준으로 시험을 생각해보는 시간을 준비했습니다. 영화 전체 도쿄에서는 크로스바이너와 히키마을 그리고 원고요 세대 벌써 그런 장면이 있었죠. 이때 스능치가 어떤 신호를 발산하고 있다는 게 밝혀지면서 스능치는 단순히 신비한 무기가 아니라 뭔가 거대한 존재에게 메시지를 보내는 수단일 수 있다는 암시를 남겼던 적이 있습니다. 인격과 당시만의 이 신호는 코스메까지를 일정이라고 했으면 셀레스 기원에 대응하는 것이거나 마지막으로 코스메까지를 활용해 적이다. 이 체계하는 것에 대해서 라고 예상하는데 멀티버스 사단이 여기까지 많은 재미있는 얘기고 공정을 조심하고 방법으로 생태계한 세계이기 때문에 전치와 연산적으로 이 맞춤 공동의 세계에서 골고루 거슬렸죠. 영화 전체가 기록했을 때만해도 이전에는 많이 셀레스 기어로 어릴 때 질성 이 장면을 연상했지만 지금은 팬링지의 중심부에서